and welcome to Behind the Music for Daily Hope. I'm Kristin, Holton, Prouty, and we're entering into the 5th weekend in Lent, which means we're near the end of Lent, and next week we're going to begin Holy Week, which is just a wonderful, powerful time going from Palm Sunday and the joyousness of the hosannas and the palm branches through Maundy Thursday with communion and the Last Supper experience, and Good Friday, a time where we just really reflect on the pain and suffering in Jesus' final death on a cross for us. And then what we've been waiting for all of these 40 days, the celebration of Easter. So we're not there yet. I just wanted to give you a little teaser and a reminder that we would love to have you join. All of the information is on our website. We have many services to choose from. If you're not local, many of them will be streamed. So wherever you are, know that you're welcome to be a part of that Easter experience here at Victory. As I was reading through hymns this week, as I often do when I'm planning worship, I came upon a hymn that I never really thought about being a Lenten hymn. But as I read the text, it struck me that it really does tell this story of Lent. And it's one that I'm sure you know, because it's been said that it's one of the best loved and the best known hymns in the English language. Rock of Ages. Do you know it? You probably do. It was written by an Englishman named Augustus Montague Toplady. It's a mouthful for a little baby to have. His father died in war. His mother had a hard time raising him. But through all of that, he had this strong faith from a very early age. On his 11th birthday, he wrote something about being so thankful to God for having those years. And then at 12, he started preaching sermons. At 14, he was writing hymns. At 16, he went to like a revival type of thing in a barn and heard a local preacher preach, and he really felt the call. And so he became an Anglican priest. He graduated and began serving at 22. Now, sadly, even with all the output that we know that he had from his writings and things and the hymns that he wrote, he died at 38 from tuberculosis. So who knows, had he lived longer, what he may have accomplished in his life. But we're still grateful for the things that we have from Toplady. Now, the story of Rock of Ages, it's a bit of a legend. We don't know for sure, but there is a rock in England where he was, and it's said that he was traveling between the churches that he was serving, and a storm came up, and so he hid in the cleft of the rock. And there's a plaque on it that says Rock of Ages, and he was inspired to write this hymn. Now, that's a legend. We can't go back to 1776 to ask him what his inspiration was, but it's a good story, so why not, if it helps us remember. I'm going to read you 2 of the verses of this and tie it in with a little bit of what we're dealing with as we continue through this Lenten journey. Rock of Ages, cleft for me, let me hide myself in thee. Let the water and the blood from thy wounded side which flowed be of sin the double cure, save from wrath and make me pure. And then the next verse, nothing in my hand I bring, simply to the cross I cling. Naked, come to thee for dress, helpless, look to thee for grace. Foul, I to the fountain fly, wash me, Savior, or I die. So as we go through our last weekend in Lent, we're continuing to think about Jesus, and this is about Jesus being accepted just by a few. But I hope that you'll make the decision to accept Jesus into your life and be a part of that Easter experience and for the reason why he came here to earth for us. Enjoy this arrangement by Tom Fetke of Rock of Ages, and I'll be back with you next week.